And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is going to be a quick update on Cardano. Now, the last time we spoke about Cardano, I told you guys that, hey, it was looking off, right? I was looking for a breakdown particularly. And why was that? Because I was looking at price relative to this Mango dynamic indicator. We had a bearish pattern, which was this M-like formation best viewed on like the 4-hour time frame. And the measured move essentially told us that, hey, Cardano was going to break the 12-hour dynamic. And why were we looking at that? Why was that so important? Because you guys need to understand, ever since Cardano actually started its bullish uptrend, which is right here, 24 cents. We're looking at those bottom levels. Ever since it started that uptrend, notice how it's been trending. It's been trending on the dynamic indicator. Every touch of dynamic support was picked up by the bulls. That's where the buyers stepped in. So we had one right here. That was the first pickup. Second pickup right here. Third one right here. The fourth one, we actually had a bit of an invalidation, but prices took it back immediately and rallied to the upside. Now, once again, we visited the dynamic for like the 5th time, right? And this time I was anticipating a break, but what happened instead was this. Price did break, yes, but we only got one close underneath that region. The next candle opened swiftly over that dynamic resistance, okay? So it was support turned into resistance, now turned back into support. It's insane, all right? But when it comes to really breaking a region of support or resistance, guys, you always want to look for confirmation. So always look for 2 closes over or under a region, depending on whether you're looking at support or resistance. Alrighty, so the current picture is this. Cardano currently living over that dynamic cloud. But now question is, who's got the edge here? Is it the bulls or is it the bears? Honestly, with the current picture, the bulls have taken back control. Because you need to understand the psychology of an ascending triangle, right? When you are looking at a series of higher lows on this pattern, what's that essentially telling you? These are all human beings, right? What's that really telling you? That's telling you that, hey, the buyers stepped in right here, okay? But then on the next attempt at support, they stepped in higher. So they were willing to buy Cardano at higher prices, right? And then the next time, they were willing to buy even higher, and then even higher, and then even higher after that. Okay, so that is bullish psychology. Buyers are willing to step in at higher prices, saying that I'm not willing to wait. I'm just going to get my bags in right here. And also notice what's happening at resistance. We have buyers meeting those bids right there at 38 cents once again. Okay, it's a very, very bullish picture. And that's what I'm saying. The bulls have the edge here. However, now it's very important to note that this bullish ascending triangle, while it's looking good, while the bulls have the edge on the higher time frames and the lower time frames, it is not triggered just yet. In fact, let's actually go ahead and adjust this region of resistance, marking out the ascending triangle. This is it right here. Comes in at around 39 cents, give or take. And also, by the way, speaking of support and resistances, I got an excellent comment yesterday in the Mango Discord chat. Let me see if I can bring it up. Alrighty, and here it is. He says, hey Krisha, I just want to shout you out for the last module on the Mango Sprouts. All of it has been good, but my eyes were open to SNR in a new way. He goes on to tell everyone how he used the new system that he learned in the module on the Ethereum chart, and he said it held perfectly. He says, sorry for the exuberance, guys, but this is a major breakthrough in my TA. And I'm so glad that you say that, because you guys need to understand, for those of you in the Sprouts program, I have gone and revealed my entire support and resistance edge. Yes, that's my edge, right? For those of you who have been asking me for years, Krisha, how exactly do you come up with those precision levels to the decimal, wherein every time price breaks these levels, we often see immediate continuation to the upside or to the downside? Right? How do you know how to come up with those levels? Well, I revealed that strategy in this section right here. So if you guys have not caught it just yet, for those of you in the Sprouts program, go ahead and give it a watch before we get into the rest of the bull run to come. Trust me, you can catch some amazing, very profitable trades just with this strategy. And for those of you who want to check out the Sprouts program, you can find it on themangoway.com/sprouts. Alrighty, so yeah, thank you for that comment. It really, honestly, it made my freaking week. I put in so much thought while actually creating that module. It's got like 12 lessons. Sean walks up to me, he's like, Krisha, that's 12 lessons in one module. You're gonna have to break it up. I'm like, for now, let's just keep it as is. It's like a story that I've gone in with. But anywho, Cardano USDT. Oh, also, there's an entire example that I do just on Cardano in that module. Okay, so we essentially take Cardano's chart and we dissect it using our strategies of support and resistance that we learned. So definitely go ahead and check it out. But now let's jump right into Cardano. What can we really expect from here? Is it out of the woods for the bulls? Honestly, it's looking good. Okay, they do have control on the lower time frames and the higher time frames. But here's what I'm seeing. If I take you guys on over to the monthly time frame, you guys need to understand that we just opened the new month of December, right? Let me take you on over to the monthly time frame, okay? Because it's very important that we have at least one eye on those monthly levels. Is Cardano clear for the next move to the upside? What do you guys think? No, right? We're currently sitting right up against resistance, critical monthly resistance at around from 40 cents to 45 cents. For those of you who want to take note of these targets, go ahead and do so. Okay, now we have been talking about this region now for weeks on end, right? This is that critical region that Cardano first needs to clear in order for us to then anticipate that next pump to the upside that's likely only going to come in at 94 cents. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very volatile move. At least that's what I personally am going to be expecting, which, by the way, from 45 cents, okay, let's even be modest. Let's actually take it from the breakout at around 45 cents to the target at around 94 cents. That's going to be a good 109% to the upside. We're looking at over 2x to the upside for Cardano. Okay, but for now, what's important to note is that we're not clear of that level. All right, so what we are trying to really figure out here, does Cardano actually clear that region of resistance soon? Or do we first, hover, maybe, I don't know, see a pullback before we actually clear out 45 cents? Well, for that, I want to first go and assess the trend for Cardano, and then we'll get into the lower timeframes to see if we could actually see another move to the upside. Okay, as far as the trend is concerned, Mango Dashboard is your place to go. You can find the dashboard on app.mangoresearch.co. Go ahead and filter out Cardano from your list. Okay, and here it is. Cardano, wow, it's looking good. It's actually looking really good on the daily time frame, especially. It's telling me that the bulls are in control. They're in control across the board, and they have a lot more juice left in them. Okay, that's the overarching picture I'm getting from the dashboard. Can you guys see the excitement on my face right now? From the 4-hour time frame to the weekly time frame, we have bullish long signals across the board, positive returns. Okay, which is telling you that hey, the bulls are actually seeing a bit of continuation to the upside on all time frames right now. Also, more importantly, notice the volatility on these time frames. Blue, clear. Okay, when you see blue volatility, blue is good, especially if the trend is long. It's telling you that, hey, the bulls are in control, but they have a lot more juice left in them to really, really drive price up even further. This is a very bullish picture for Cardano right now, okay, on the trends from the lower time frames to the higher time frames. So now with this excitement, let's get into the chart. Perfect. Now we're back on over to the 12-hour time frame, and here's what I see. Now we spotted out that beautiful ascending triangle, right? But what you guys need to understand is that this ascending triangle is just one part of a bull flag. For those of you who do not spot the bull flag, it's this, okay? Now this right here is the flag, and this is the pole, all right? The resistance threshold comes in only here at around, what was this, 39 cents? 39 cents. For those of you who want the exact number on this, comes in at around 0.395, okay? So go ahead and take note of it if you want to do that. All right, so it's only when I start seeing prices close over 0.395 will I be like, okay, you know what, this pattern is actually triggered to the upside. Okay, I want to see at the very least 2 12-hour closes over this region of resistance overhead. Now this bull flag is likely going to have a crazy target to the upside, which we'll be going over in another Cardano video. Let's actually go ahead and evaluate the target that we have with just the ascending triangle, right? Let's be reasonable about price action here. Okay, if I go ahead and take the measured move of the ascending triangle, plot it on the potential break. Now, because it's one horizontal line that we're looking at to evaluate whether or not the ascending triangle actually breaks out, we can just place it on the horizontal right there, okay, and then look at the measured move. The measured move to this ascending triangle-like formation is going to take Cardano all the way up to 46 cents. Okay. Now, this is where the fun begins, because if we actually get up to 46 cents, we are clearing this entire yellow box territory. And what exactly does this yellow box territory really represent? Well, recall that monthly W-like formation, right? That 40 cents to 45 cents, that was a region of resistance. If price gets up to 46 cents, we have officially cleared out that monthly region of resistance. That is going to be bloody bullish, because if we get up there, the next immediate target, Yeah, that's the only target that we have over us at that point. It's only 94 cents. So now things are beginning to get exciting, right? But now it all comes down to this. Can we actually trigger that ascending triangle-like formation that's likely going to take us up to 46 cents, right? And when can we trigger that? Is that a trigger that we can expect soon or maybe later? When can we really expect that? Well, based on what we saw on the dashboard and based on what Cardano is doing on the lower time frames, we actually could trigger that sooner rather than later, all right? And here's what I'm seeing on this chart. If I take you guys on over to the 4-hour time frame, we have a pattern within a pattern right here. Now, I have already gone ahead and identified one of these patterns for you, which is the ascending triangle-like formation. But inside that ascending triangle, we have another bullish pattern that literally just triggered 4 hours ago. Okay, and that is this W-like formation. Okay, this is a bullish pattern that we're looking at with the neckline. Now, for those of you in the Mango Sprouts program, you guys can go ahead and practice your SNR regions on plays like this one. Okay, we have the neckline coming in right here at around 38 cents. All right, and check this out. If I just go ahead, zoom into this pattern right here, we have an official break of that neckline of the W-like formation, right? And now this is where the gold is at. If I go ahead and take the measured move of the W-like formation, plot it on the break, where is that going to take Cardano up to? That's going to take Cardano all the way up to 40 cents. But in that move of getting up to 40 cents, we could very well trigger the breakout of that massive ascending triangle-like formation. Because notice, that level of the ascending triangle comes in below 40 cents. It comes in at around 39 cents. So price getting up to 40 cents would also mean price breaking out of that ascending triangle-like formation. Contingent, yes, on candle closes over that region. So I, at the very least, want to see multiple daily candle closes over 39 cents in order for me to be like, okay, this is an official breakout of that beautiful ascending triangle-like formation, at which point, at the very least, I'll be looking for a move to the upside. All right, first target coming in at 45 cents, then to the measured move at around 46 cents. Any candle close over 45 cents is likely going to trigger that next major 2x trade to the upside that could very well take Cardano all the way up to 94 cents. Okay, but this is the juice on Cardano. Now, of course, guys, if I find any further developments on this chart, if things change, if prices actually fake us out and dump from here, I will be giving you guys a fresh new update on Cardano. So if you guys want to stay in tune with that, make sure you're hitting the sub and the bell icon. Alrighty, now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the likes, and I will see you in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.